Secretary Hilary Benn has given a warning that the UK must plan now for a significantly hotter future, with extremes of weather including floods and droughts. Mr Benn, who was launching the latest Met Office report on climate change, told the Commons that by 2080 the southeast of England could be between 2 and 8 degrees warmer. He said sea levels could rise, and it was likely that every part of the country would be wetter in winter and drier in summer. Environmental groups said the projections painted an alarming picture. Our environment analyst Roger Harrabin reports.
Imagine the climate in 2080. Summer rainfall in the south of England could be reduced by 23%. Bad for farmers, but not as severe as previously forecast. The northeast could suffer more winter flooding. The southwest might get more tourists. For the first time, the Met Office have projected the future in 25 kilometre squares. Professor Bob Watson, Government Chief Environment Scientist, says they've shown planners what's most likely and also the potential extremes, such as sea level rising nearly 2 metres by 2100.
Each manager, whether they're water resource manager, an agriculturalist, someone planning water reservoirs or coastal defences, should take this uncertainty range and say, how would I prepare, not only for the central estimate, what would I have to do for this 10% estimate on the higher end?
But it's not straightforward. Science can't yet say exactly how plants or clouds will affect future climate, or whether the UK will get regularly locked into weather systems that brought the miserable summer of 2007, for instance. Professor Lenny Smith from University College London says that reduces the usefulness of regional projections like these based on global computer models.
There are things we know from the basic climate science which aren't currently reflected in our global climate models. These can have very large economic and social consequences, and the projections will not reflect those events.
The government says it's that very uncertainty that makes action to reduce greenhouse gases essential. One thing is for sure, the UK's geography will protect it from the worst of climate change. That will be visited on the poorest countries which can afford it least.
Lady Thatcher is to have surgery on her upper arm tomorrow after fracturing it in a fall.